hello to this band. They are the world's greatest Steely Dan tribute band, Naked Lunch, live next on Good Morning Texas. Yeah, if you love the eclectic jazz-infused rock of Steely Dan, then you're going to love our next guest. Naked Lunch was voted the best Steely Dan cover band in the country. It's getting ready to release a new CD of Steely Dan covers called Dark Companions. Say hello to Michael Crane and 9 members of one of my favorite local bands on the planet, Naked Lunch. Michael, good to see you.
Gary, thank you.
Why Steely Dan all the time? My answer would be why not, but.
Exactly. We just grew up listening to it, love the music. It's challenging stuff, it's fun, and have always wanted to play this type of music, and I'm lucky to have a great group of guys and ladies to play with us. So.
Okay, when I say cover or tribute, what would you rather call?
I think tribute probably.
Ah, yeah, I've been corrected. I like it.
You know, just it covers okay, but tribute I guess sounds a little more formal.
When I say jazz-infused rock, am I accurate about Steely Dan or
Sure,
not?
sure. They really were one of the first bands to really add a jazz component to their rock. You know, so it's a little bit more complicated than most things, but they always kept it accessible, which was
Well,
nice.
What's interesting to me is I'm still trying to figure out a lot of lyrics on Steely Dan, and when you figure them out, sometimes you go, I'm not sure that means that, but there's websites all over the world about what anything means about what Steely Dan is all about.
Exactly. They were. I kind of call them like Bob Dylan with a lot of amplification.
There you go.
They very smart guys. Donald Fagen and Walter Becker were the founders, and they made a real art form out of combining art lyrics that were very odd, as you said, but really great music. So
well, I call it smartened up jazz-infused rock and roll. You guys ready to knock it out of the park?
We're ready. We're ready.
Steely Dan cover band, and by the way, the tribute band, their new CD is called Dark Companions. Here's Naked Lunch performing Green Earrings. much, guys. What? Are you like Little Monty Montgomery? What's that all about? You can catch Naked Lunch in person tomorrow night. It's in Deep Ellum performing an all Steely Dan show at their Dark Companions release party. It's all Dan, all the time. Tomorrow night, it's at Club Dada. The show starts at 10 p.m. And here we go again tomorrow night at 10 p.m. at Club Dada in Deep Ellum. You can catch Naked Lunch performing live their all Steely Dan tribute show in support of their new CD called Dark Companions. Dan Heads Unite. Again, here they are, Naked Lunch.